Someone asked me how good 2006 Dwayne Wade was. I'm going to tell him that 3 years into his career, he led the Miami Heat to one of the greatest playoff runs ever. On a team with 3 Hall of Famers, Dwayne Wade was by far the best player on the floor. In the 2006 playoffs, D-Wade averaged 28, 6, and 6 on 50% from the field, beating a young Bulls team of Kirk Hinrich, Ben Gordon, and please do not forget the good brother Andres Nocioni in 6 games, including a vintage 30-20 by the big fella in a closeout game. In the semis, they saw the J-Kidd Nets, who a few years back went to back-to-back finals, and since then added Vince Carter, so they were dangerous. And yet the Heat still won in 5 games, with D-Wade dropping at least 30 in 3 of the 5 games. In the Eastern Conference Finals, they saw the Detroit Pistons coming off back-to-back finals, and 2 years prior beat Shaq and the Lakers. But the Heat took them out in 6 games, D-Wade averaging 27 points a game in that series. But in the closeout game, with D-Wade having his worst game of the series, Shaq turned back the clock and put up 28 and 16 in another closeout game. But in the finals, the Flash really turned it up. The Heat went down 0-2 to Dirk and the Dallas Mavs, but ended up winning 4 consecutive games, led by D-Wade himself, who put up 42, 36, 43, and 36 in 4 consecutive games, winning Finals MVP at 24 years old and the first championship in Miami Heat history. And that right there is when Miami became Wade County. Show some fucking respect.